MadHatters will be in green, and we'll start this game moving from left to right. The cooler, or the fire, will be, looks like in black, and start the game moving right to left. Some cooler players may be in red, but it looks like the majority of them will be in black. All right, we've got one net. Doesn't look like it has any pegs with it. Oh, it does have pegs. All right, teams are taking the ice. So yeah, stream quality is going to be a little bit lower today than it is normally because the Wi-Fi here just isn't as good. They've only got a 2-minute warm-up period, so shorter warm-up period. We're already halfway through it. Less than a minute to go. So that's going to do it for the very short warm-up. Morning.
Where's your platform? Good morning.
Morning. Teams are getting the pucks in here. We will get some last-minute coaching and get started here very shortly. Oh, looks like we're going to do 15-minute periods for the first two periods. That's new. A little bit longer than normal, but that's fine. Fire break the huddle first. Hatters following suit, quickly behind. Teams getting their starting lineups out. Morning. All right, teams are set. And away we go. Liv tips the puck forward off the draw, knocked away by the Fire, who skip it up on the near side. Kicked up. Fire cannot gain the zone. This will be pushed in. That was offside. Knocked out and then knocked back in, and we get the offside whistle. Offside draw on the near dot, just outside of the Hatters zone. Liv again knocks the puck forward, regains control, skates it up. Knocked off the play at center ice. Fire gain control on the far boards. Played up to the middle. This will be pushed into the Hatters zone, where the Hatters will collect and knock it out on the near side. The Fire zone. Bounced off the Fire goalie. Played into the circle. Collision there. Fire will gain control. Skate out of the zone on the far side. Fire moving up the middle of the ice now. They will gain the Hatter zone. Played off the puck. It's in the skates. Players falling down. Puck pops loose in the circle, and Liv collects it and skates. Oh, but she falls down. Blows the tire. And Shu knocks the puck out of the zone. Fire collect that center ice, and Shu gets big, pokes the puck away. Fire collect that at the blue line. Dump it in, and this will be icing on the Fire. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to the goalie stick side. Fire win the draw back into the corner. Luke steals on the half boards, pushes back to the point. That's chipped up. Played back. Luke steals. He will dump this into the near corner. Played there. Hatters get control of it. Pass back towards the slot, but that is intercepted by the Fire, who skated out on the near side. This is chipped through the defense and into the Hatters end. Icing is waved off. Cruz back to get it behind his own net. Rubbed off the play briefly, but recollects and reverses field back to the near corner. Hatters push it up on the near side, connects with Luke. Luke now moving up the middle of the ice, trying to get through the defense, weaving back and forth, gets wide, shot, that goes off of a defender, and it's chipped up. Goalie can't get a hold of it, second effort. Goalie kicks that to the side, pushed up, and this will come out of the zone. It will come all the way down, and it crosses the line for an icing. I did not catch who got the follow-up shot on that one. There were two shots there. I know Luke got the initial, and then there was a follow-up shot, but I did not see the number on the follow-up. Offensive zone draw. Fire push it forward. Shu steps up, pushes it back into the slot. Fire push it wide to the far point. Turn back around. It's on the boards. Liv fans on the shot, and the Fire will knock it out at the point. Shu gets back, turns it back around on the boards. Playing on the boards, this will be pushed up. Oh, and that gets past everybody. Fire step in all alone, moving in, shot. And Luca blocks that to the side. Hatters now moving it up on the near side. Hatters gain the zone on the far side. Liv passes that to the middle. That's behind the forwards. That's behind everybody. And it will come all the way over to the near boards. Play on the near side. Pushed up. Shu holds it in at the point briefly, but now it is turned out of the zone. Stolen that, neutralized. Shu gets back at the red line. Turns it back around, and the Hatters push it back into the Fire zone. Fire recollect. Bash it up off the boards. Shu collects out of blue line. Chipped up on the near side. Liam holds at the blue line. Now steps into the zone. Pressured at the circle. Knocked off the play. Puck winds up off the backboards, and the Fire collect there. Wraparound attempt is blocked. Pushed up on the far side, and this will come out of the zone. Shu blocks the lead attempt. Holding as Charlie is deep in the zone. Fire poke the puck away, and now gain the Hatter zone. Stick lift there. Fire recollect. Center. Shu gets big. That shot goes wide of the target. Fire recollect in the corner. Pass back to the slot. And Charlie pushes this out of the zone. This will be offside on the Fire. Offside draw just outside the Hatters zone. Hatters win the puck. Bashed up off the boards. This trickles into the zone on net. Kicked aside by the goalie, and then he jumps on the rebound as the Hatters are crashing in on him. Offensive zone draw, won by the Hatters. Played back, Dimitri at the point. Shot can't be directed on net, it goes wide. Played, held in at the point. It will be pushed to the top of the circle. Luke collects there, knocked off the play. And now this will be pushed out of the zone as Dimitri races back to get it at his own blue line. Dimitri passes up the middle. That goes off a fire skate. Dimitri recollects and tries again off the boards. Luke collects, sends up, but that is intercepted by the Fire, who send it up but can't connect with their forward. Dimitri moves up with it. Connects with Miller on the outside. That pass sent back to the point, held in there. That shot goes in. Goalie gets a big save on it. And the puck winds up in the corner. Sent into the corner, and that bounces off a shoe stick and out of the zone. Dimitri back to get it at his own blue line. Holding there, moving towards the middle. Dimitri cutting up the middle of the ice, steps into the zone, moving in, steps past his defender, moves in, and chips it over the goalie to get the first goal of the game. Dimitri walks that in alone, moving in from his blue line in, making the first tally with 9:38 left in the first period. Strum off the draw, Hatters poke it forward. Liv picks it up, skates forward, but gets poked off the play. Puck pushed to the near boards. Trey gets it, but gets knocked off the play. It comes to the near boards. Fire skating with it, shot. Luca blocks that down in, now it is cleared to the outside. Play at the top of the circle. Pushed deeper by the Fire. Hatters send it up the boards, but not out. Fire holding there. They will dump this puck deep. This bounces off the backboards. Trey tries to wrap that around. It does not get very far. Fire intercept. Liam tries to get that out. That shot is up. It almost goes off of Olivia's face. Fire collected at the Zamboni doors. Centering feed. Intercepted. Bounces up. Held in by the Fire at the blue line. Kicked forward. And now it's interfeed and out of the zone. Hatters collect. Trey bounces this off the half boards, out of the zone. Connects with Olivia, who's got to step behind everybody. Olivia moves in and gets knocked off the play in the slot. And now the Fire moving up with it. 3-on-1 developing. Moving in. Trey back to defend. That first shot goes wide. Puck winds up in the near corner. Pushed behind the net. Fire pushes back to the near corner. Fire send this up. This will come all the way to the blue line. Held in at the blue line on that. Held in again at the blue line. Pushed to the far side. Second effort pushed up. That is again held in at the point. Play at the point. And the Fire will now push this puck deeper. Fire collected out of the backboards. Bounced off the back of the cage. Hatters wrap it to the near boards. That gets away from Liam. Sent into the circle. Fire recollect there. They will wrap this puck deep. It will go to the far boards. Oh, that takes a funny bounce. Charlie gets a second effort and gets it out of the zone. Fire intercept that one. Play it back into the zone. Bounces it off the half boards. Liam gets a hold of it, but gets stripped of the puck. Play out the point. Liam now sends it up and out of the zone. Liam races forward, sends it to the middle. Adams can't quite connect with that one, but gets a hold of it and plays it into the Fire zone. That is bounced up, just manages to stay outside of the Fire bench. Pass across, now it's Dimitri. Dimitri moving into the zone. He steps in, moves past the defense, and shoots up over the goalie. Dimitri beats the goalie high blocker side to get his second of the game with 6:54 left in the first period. bouncing off the draw. Fire collect. Played up the middle of the ice. That connects with their forward. Moving in, but knocked off the play. Porter collects, racing up the near side. He passes across the middle. Shoe over to get it. Playing on the half boards. Passes this up into the zone. Fire collect off the backboards. Pass up to the point. And that is chipped past Shoe. But Dimitri is back to get it. This will be played up on the near side. Miller dekes it past one. Loses the puck. But Luke is back to help him out on the backboards. That is passed dangerously up the slot. But the Fire will collect that. Playing up the middle. Poked away. That play is onside. Fire recollect. Pass off the boards. But that is behind the defender who did not see it. D-to-D pass. Dimitri passes up the middle. But that's behind Luke, who cannot hang on to it. Shoe steps up. Pressures the play. Turns that around. Pokes the puck forward. Fire collect at the blue line. Playing there. Porter pressures the play. Fire recollecting. Send this up. But no one's home for their offense, and the Hatters will collect and bounce it off the near boards. Miller now collects. Porter moves into the zone. Steps wide. Centers. Connects with Luke, who shoots over the goal. Luke to get his own rebound on the half boards. Pokes it away from the defender. Fire defender steps back. Tries to wrap it around. That goes off a Hatter's skate. It bounces up. It's beside the net. And now the Fire will take it behind their net and skate it to the near corner. Fire skating with it on the near side. Moving up. Luke pressures the play. Puck cuts in, cuts behind the other defender, but loses the puck. Tries to center it, but that goes off a skate and out of the zone. Hatters have to get back on side. And Cruz dumps that in before Miller could clear the zone. Offside on the Hatters. .451 left in the first period. Offsides draw on the dot just in front of the Fire bench. Liam chips that puck into the zone. Fire bash this back out. Icing is waved off. Hatters have to go back and get it. Trey back to get it behind the net. This will be rocketed off the glass and out of the zone. That is misplayed by the defense, who have to race back and get it before Olivia can beat them on the play. That is sent up. Olivia connects with it. Banged off the play. Liv steals the puck on the boards. Centers it. That is on the goalie, who dives on top of it while Liam is in his face. A little bit of extracurriculars after the whistle there. And that is sent immediately off the face-off into the goal. Was that Liv? Liv sends it off the face-off into the goal. Liv collects her first of the game, making this 3-0 with 4:46 left to play. Luke checks that puck forward. Can't connect with it afterwards. Puck bouncing around. Charlie sends it over, but the Fire intercept that one. Play at the center line. Racing back, Cruz sends it up on the near boards. That bounces away. Fire bash that away, and that will be icing on the Fire. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Luke wins the draw to the side. Poked away at the point, sent back up the middle, but the Fire intercept that and now skate away with it. Knocked off the plate. Players falling down. No calls there. Sent up on the near side. This will connect, but the Fire just send it in off the backboards. Trey cannot get that past the forward. Play still in the corner. Now he will wrap it around to the near boards. Hatters playing on the near side. Porter moving it up on the near side. He's got help in the middle. Gains the zone. Pressured and stripped of the puck at the circle. Fire skating it behind their own net. And Luke steals the puck there. This will be sent back. Shoot gets it at the point. Plays it to the middle. Can't get that all the way to the net. This will be played at the point. And the Fire will get there first and push it out of the zone. This will be sent back and make it all the way for an icing. Offensive zone draw. One towards the middle. Fire fan on that outlet attempt. Recollecting now, skating to the near side. Pressured by Charlie. That is held in at the point by Dimitri. It goes in on net. Push to the far side. Liv gets to it at the circle. That shot goes off the outside of the cage. Play on the backboards. Fire collecting there. Liv pressures on the half board. Stolen. Shot from the outside. That again goes off the outside. And now this puck will be cleared down by the Fire. No icing on the play. Icing is waved off. Dimitri has to go back and get it. Ref wisely seeing that Dimitri could have gotten that one. Dimitri now moves with it. Dekes one. Dekes another. Oh, that should have been offside. Shot goes wide of the target. Fire collect behind their own net. Olivia pressuring there. Play on the far boards. Fire still with the puck. Moving up on the far side. Now passing to the middle of the ice. This will be passed up the middle. And Shu will turn this back out of the zone on the far side. Fire collect at center ice. Pushed up the middle. Stolen by Dimitri. He's trying to get it forward. He regains control. Steps up the middle of the ice. Moves in. Beats one defender. Beats another shot. And the goalie sticks that one aside. Play back to the point. Shu gets a hold of it. Shot. That does not make it all the way through. Second effort. Pushed in. It's in the skates. It's loose. And now the puck will come out of the zone. Fire racing forward with it. Cutting to the middle of the ice. Pressured by Dimitri and Ian. And that play winds up offside at the line. Offside draw won by the Hatters. Played up the near side. That is intercepted by the Fire. Spin up. That bounces off of a Fire leg. Now into the Hatters zone. Luke back to get it on the near boards. This will be chipped up and out. Fire collect at the red line. This will be dumped into the zone. No icing on the play. Cruz collects it behind the net. Pressured but there. Turns this back up the far side. Bumped at the boards. This will be held in by the Fire where they dump it back in behind the net. Hatters collect behind the net. Trey rims that off the glass. And Luke's now racing for it. He gets there, beating the icing. Luke centers, connects, and Liam gets over the second effort. Push in. And Miller gets that one. Miller with the follow-up attempt. Great play there to get the score. Fire win the draw. Played in. Oh, that goes just wide of the pipe. Can't be directed on. Puck still loose, turned in. And that again goes wide of the pipe on the far side. Fire now come away with it. They step out of the zone. Pressure on the middle of the ice. That is knocked away. And Trey turns it around at the Hatters blue line. Luke gains the zone. Shot wide of the pipe. This will come to the middle. And we're going to get I'm not sure what the call was to do this. Oh, high stick. Shot from the point, off the draw. Luca was not at all ready. And the Fire are going to score there at the end of the first period. So end of the first period. Score is 4-1 to the Hatters. Teams will switch side for the second here. Hatters in green will move right to left for the second period. Fire in black will move left to right. Fire breaking the huddle first. Hatters with way too many people out. Fire with not enough people out. Now everybody gets set. All right, team's set. Fire pushed the puck forward off the draw. Luke collects, played up the near side. This is turned up the boards. Bouncing there. Ian gets a skate on that. Played back. Luke will send that up the middle. That's in the Fire skate. Played out of the zone by the Fire. Luke will collect it at neutral territory. Luke will bounce that off the half boards and into the zone. He cannot hit the one-timer. It comes all the way over. Slowed up and now held in the zone. Luke slows that, sends it in, can't get it on target. Fire bash this off the boards. Luke sends that in, it bounces up. Charlie's shot goes wide. Play still behind the boards, or behind the net. Send up the far boards. Hatters stepping in on the far side. Moving to the near side. Liv steps up, steals the puck, regains control, sends it towards the middle. Adams gets a hold of it. Shot. That is tipped down in front, but goes wide of the target. Charlie sends it to the front. Fire intercept, can't get it out. Liv now gets a hold of it in the slot, sends up. Charlie fans on the shot attempt, and now fans on the centering feed. Fire get a hold of it. Sent to the middle, Liv gets a hold of it. Shot from distance, blocked by the Fire. Sent to the middle, Charlie gets a hold of it and fans on that one. Sends it wide. Played behind the net to the far point. Fire cannot get it out of the zone. It's in the skates. That bounces off a skate. Still in the zone. Luke steps up but cannot beat this puck. And the Fire get it out. Ian racing back. Fire get back on that one. Win the race to keep that in the Hatter zone. That is wrapped around behind the net. Played by the Fire to the slot. This is pushed in. Luca sticks that to the side. Fire get to it in the corner. Played up, and now the Hatters send it up. Dimitri sends that in. That bounces behind. Dimitri wins this draw over to the near boards. Trey collects there. Trey holding with it. And now dumps it forward. Dimitri tips that past the defender. It goes into the zone. Fire collect, bang it off the boards. This will bounce up and out. And now the puck is pushed back out of the zone. Liam pushes this up, but that is intercepted by the Fire. Liam dumped off the play, and this will be offside. Whoa, puck comes out of the play and into the penalty box. Offside draw on the dot just outside of the Fire zone. Won by the Hatters across. Fire win the foot race to get to it. Pass up the middle, that connects. Fire moving forward. Trey can't close the wickets on that one. Fire will get through. Sent in, that goes wide of the target. Played into the near corner. Trey sends it up the near boards. Liam pushes it up and gets out of the zone. Tripped up on his way out. Fire recollect. Trey bashes that back out of the zone. Dimitri cannot get his stick on that. Liam with a big bang in front. Sent forward. Trey sends this up. Fire intercept that inside their zone. Bash back out of the zone. Played up. Trey gets a stick on that one, and Dimitri comes back to help out. Fire still with the puck. Played across. That shot is sent wide. Trey with good pressure there. Huge hit there. No call on that. That is dumped back in. No offsides call on that. Cruz collects behind the net. Reverses field, plays it back to the near boards. That is centered. And Dimitri will take it behind his net. And now this will be sent up the middle and all the way down. No icing. Play it up on the near side. Dimitri holds it in at the point. Dimitri still with it. Cuts to the middle. Rubbed off the play, but it comes through the far side. Shot from distance. Goalie gets a piece of that one. Oops. Goalie got a piece of that one, just enough to send our boards. Luke pokes it past one defender, now skips it up out of the zone. Liv tries to turn it up, gets rubbed off the plate, now sent up to the far side. Luke collects, plays in the zone, sent to the middle. Liv gets a hold of it, shoots, and the goalie gets a hold point. Corner. Hatters step up, bounce it off the boards, sent back, held it in at the circle. That plays into the middle, but the Fire will step into the slot and collect the puck. This is now played out of the zone. Liv gets back, knocks that puck away. Puck turned back into the Fire zone. Fire collect in the circle. That is played up. Hatters win this draw back to the slot. Turned up the middle. Fire racing forward to it, but the Hatters win that one and poke it deeper into the zone. It bounces to the slot, the blue line. This will be sent up the middle where Liam pushes it forward but can't maintain the handle. Fire turn this back into the Hatters zone. Oh, that is partially blocked. Now sent up. That's behind Liam, who now gets second effort. Pushed into the zone. Bumped by the Fire defender. And the Fire collect and skate it behind their own. Oh, no, turning right in front of their net. Pass to the far circle. And now sent all the way down. This will be an icing. There's control of the draw. Played back to Luke in the slot. Luke steps forward. His shot is blocked down. Played back to him. Luke's second effort is blocked up by a stick, and it bounces off the glass. Played off the half boards. Trey, he takes a whack at it. Just dumps it in deep. This will come to the near boards. Liv gets a hold of it. Rubbed off the play. Fire playing in the circle. This will be sent up. That goes off Liv's skate. Pass back to Luke at the point. Luke takes a shot. That is sticked aside by a Fire defender. Charlie gets a hold of it, sent back to the slot, but the Fire get a hold of that one and now skated out of the middle of the ice. From behind. Allie pressing, now Luke pressing from the front. Luke seals, turns this puck around at the blue line. Sent up, that is partially blocked. Bounces up. Liv gets a hold of it, dekes one, moves in, she's behind everybody. Steps in, shoots, and beats the goalie. Liv with a goal. I apologize for the network activities. Hatters win the draw. Played forward. This is played into the zone. It was played behind the net. I apologize for connection. Fire intercept that. Sent to the middle of the ice. Dimitri gets a hold of this one. Skates into the Fire zone. Fire recollect at the blue line. Liam gets a skate on that one. Sent up. Great connection on the pass there. Miller steps in. He's behind everybody. Moves in. Shoots. And scores. And assist by I think I did that right. Puck eventually controlled by the Fire. Almost won by Charlie, who now gets a hold of it. Sends this wide of the goal. Fire bounces it off the half boards. On the far side, now played out of the zone to the cherry picker. But Luke races back and gets behind that play. No offside call there. Luke steals the puck. Plays this back out of the zone, out in the middle of the ice. This will be knocked in. Charlie bounces that in. Goalie blocks that to the side. Now sticks it to the far boards. Luke intercepts that. Flex shot off the goalie. It bounces to the front. And the follow-up shot goes wide. Played back up. That bounces to the middle. Liv gets a stick on it. Cruz gets a shot. That is off target. Charlie pressuring in the circle. Hatters collect there. That shot is blocked. Fire stick it back to the far side. That outlet attempt goes off a skate. Played up. Liv steps forward. Keeps it in the zone. Played now to the near side. Liv holding in the corner. Centering feed. Connects. Ian takes a shot. That is off the pipe. Charlie recollects. That is blocked down by a defender in front. Played to the front. It's loose. And the Fire are going to get a hold of it. Played up. Held in at the blue line. Sent forward. It's still in the zone. Luke gets a hold of it. Steps into the slot. Steps in. And shoots well wide. Charlie sends that to the front. Goalie dives out. Hooks that away. And the puck is cleared. Sent in wide. Fire turn it off the backboards to the far boards. Hatters step up. Send this back in off the boards. Behind the net. This will wrap in. Liv gets there first. Liv holds, centers to the front. That is blocked. The outlet pass is blocked. Now the Fire send it up the middle. That is misplayed initially, but it comes out of the zone. Luke sends it across. Charlie gets hold of it, dumps it in. Play is onside. Hatters got back onside. Poked away. Liv gets a hold of it. Bit of miscommunication. Puck is loose there, and now the Fire will exit the zone with it. Fire moving forward. Fire getting in the zone. Poked away by Shu and Luke. Oh, Luke bounces that off the outside of the cage. Couldn't quite get it behind. Fire collected in the corner. Played there. Sent to the front. Shu sticks that back to the circle. And Liv will push it past the defender and out of the zone. Offside on the Fire. Outside draw, just outside of the Hatters zone. Knocked deep into the zone by the Fire. Shoe back to get it in the corner. Sent up the middle of the ice, just ahead of Liam, who dove for it. But this will be, oh, no icing. They waved off icing on that. Fire sent it up the near side. Graham holds it in at the point. Battle at the point. Graham still with it in the point. Body's falling down, but the Fire will clear the zone. Shoe collects, turns it back around on the near boards. Hatters cannot get into the zone. Graham loses the puck just below me. And the Fire collect and now skate it forward. Graham back to pressure. Shoe steps in, and the Fire will send this puck to the far corner, well wide of the target. Sent up the far side. That is away from Liam. Fire collect, sent up the middle, and that is intercepted by Dimitri, who turns it into the Fire zone. Dimitri with it on the near side, centers, but that is slightly ahead of Liam, who cannot get a hold of it. That is bounced off the goalie. Bounced to the slot. Dimitri holding with it. His shot bounces off a skate. Bounces to the far side. Fire turn it back to the middle. That is poked forward. Liam can't get a hold of it. Dimitri steps up. Holds that in the zone. Shoe sticks it back to the near circle. Send across. Liam gets a hold of it. Can't get a shot off. Second shot is blocked by the goalie. And is cleared aside by the defenders. Puck is now played out of the zone by the Fire. Graham turns that back around. Play is now onside. Hatters turn it back to the middle. Ian gets a shot. Fire recollect on the near side and dump this out of the zone. This will trickle the inside away, but the Fire get a hold of that. Dimitri gets back to save that play. Dimitri steps in the zone, steps past everybody, turns into the circle, turns to the outside centers, but that is intercepted by the Fire. Fire racing up the middle of the ice. Holds. 30 seconds left in the period. This is played into the Hatter zone. Cruz back to get it. That bounces off the boards. Held in at the point by the Fire. Cruz pressuring at the circle. Knocks the puck away. And Charlie will collect it at the point and skate it out on the near side. He's got Liv in the middle. Connects with her. That's tipped. No icing on the play. Fire win the foot race to get to it. Sent up the middle. That goes off a skate. Bounces to the far side. Fire get there at the top of the circle. This is dumped up to the cherry picker. That is tipped into the zone. But that will do it for the second period. End of two. Score is 8-1 to the Hatters.
Yeah, we weren't planning to, and they literally came out like, yeah, we're gonna get everybody, so jump in, okay?
Yeah. So I can't hit his number if he does something.
Yeah, he's on the next game, right?
Well, yeah. All right, that will do it for the second intermission. Frames, holy cow. All right, I'm going to come off of the Thank you.
You do this professionally?
Nope.
You gotta be kidding. You should be doing it.
Thank you. Scrum off the draw. Hatters eventually push it forward. Now the Fire trying to get control of it. Charlie gains control, sent up. Fire poke it away to the far side. Fire sent it forward. Hatters get a stick on it. Fire now regaining control. Push it into the Hatter zone. Shoe steps over, knocks that puck away, and Miller gets back to help out. Miller skating behind his own net. Rims this off the near board. Liam dumps the Fire player, and the Hatters will clear the zone. Charlie dumped at the point. Play still in the zone. Ian fans on that attempt. Puck comes to the middle. Shoe steps up, pokes that further into the zone. Play on the far side. Battling there. Played back to the point. Charlie collects. Shot in. That is blocked by the goalie. Charlie. Sent back towards the point. Held in. Charlie gets in the way of that outlet attempt. Sent towards the net. Liam gets a hold of that one. Dumped down. And now the Fire will skate out with it on the far side. Fire still be an icing. Hatters win this draw back. Shot is blocked by a skate. Dimitri steps up but cannot hold the zone. This puck will trickle over the line. Hatters turn back around at neutral ice. Liv gets rubbed off the puck, but the Hatters regain control on the far side. Stepping into the Fire zone. Graham tries to get forward. Loses the puck. Fire get a hold of it. Graham gets in the way of that outlet attempt. Puck bounces to the near circle. Play in the near circle. Fire send it up. Hatters race over, hold in at the top of the slot, poked away from the forward. Graham still with it, played to the middle. Fire player blows the tire, Luke gets a hold of it. Steps past one, steps past two, moves wide, moves in, centers. And the goalie gets in the way of that pass, breaking up the play. Porter sends that in wide. It comes to the near boards. Luke gets a hold of it there, floats that in. That is blocked by the Fire player. It's in his skates. Sent to the circle. Hatters get a stick on that one. Ian turns this back in. Wrapped around behind. This will be shot up. Dimitri races over, holds in at the point. That is knocked down. Bounces off the backboards. Fire collected in the corner. Shot up. That outlet attempt is blocked by the Hatters. Luke tries to get it through. Regains control. Steps up in the slot. Sends it back to the front. Goalie sticks that one aside. That outlet attempt is blocked. Puck bounces to the corner. Fire collect on the near boards. Fire skating forward with it. Pressured at the blue line. Puck bounces away. And Graham now skates forward with it. Graham goes in, recollects. Collects at the bottom of the circle. Chips it over to Luke. Luke shoots. And rings it off the crossbar and down. Scoring, making this a 9-1 game with 10 minutes left in the third. Luke, assisted by Graham. Hatters win the draw. Charlie skates it forward, shoots it in. Goalie pads that one and then covers the play. Offensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to the goalie's glove side. Won by the Hatters. Liam plays it forward. That outlet attempt is off his skates. That is blocked to the middle. It's bouncing around. Puck winds up, trickling to the near corner. Sent up. Shoe skates over, but cannot hold that in. It was just out of her reach. Sent across. Liv skating with it at center ice. Liv moves it into the zone, loses the puck, it comes back to the point. Held in at the point, sent to the middle, that's ahead of Liam. Played to the near boards. Fire get a hold of it, played up, Shoe gets big, holds it in the zone briefly, but the Fire's second effort will clear it back, where Liv has to get it back in her own zone. Liv circling with the puck, skating up the middle of the ice, cut fast in the middle, puck sent forward, Shoe gets a hold of that, sends it to Liam. Liam steps in the zone, passes it to the middle, but the Fire jump on top of that pass. Fire moving up the middle of the ice, Shoe stepping in the way. Battle there, Shoe pressuring, and her third whack knocks the puck away. Hatters knock this puck forward, not enough for icing. Fire turn this back up, and it's knocked away by Liam. Puck winds up in the corner. Fire recollects, skating behind their own net. Over skating briefly, now pushing it up on the near side. At the zone. Fire moving forward. They gain the Hatter zone. Pressure from behind. That is shot in. And Luca misplays that one, and it winds up behind him in the net. Making this a 9-2 game. Fire get a score there. By the Fire. I'm not going to take that away from him. Hatters win the draw. Played forward on the near side. Not enough for an icing. Fire collect. Skating it behind their own net. Luke to pressure. Played to the far boards. Pass to the point. Held in there. Chipped back into the zone. Yes, this will be an icing on the Hatters. Just too far for Luke to catch up to. So defensive zone draw for the Hatters. This will be to Luca's glove side. Shot from distance in front. Shoe gets a hold of it, plays it up on the near side, gets it out of the zone. Icing waved off as that puck was tipped on the way through. Played up on the near boards. That gets past everybody on the Hatters, and the Fire get it out of the zone. Liv steals that puck in open ice and now skates forward. Play onside. Shot from distance. Goalie blocks that aside. Great shot by Liv. Play on the near side. Shoe gets hold of it. Shot, and that is blocked down by a defender. Play winds up on the far side. That is sent in. Oh, Ian fans on that shot. Great play there, but just could not connect. Held in at the top of the circle. Played into the slot. That is sent towards the goal, but the Fire defenders get in the way of it. Sent to the far side. Liv holds there. Down. Played behind the net. This is sent up the near side. Shoe gets a hold of it. That is backhanded towards the net. Fire get a hold of that one and just push it out of the zone. It's a foot race, but Liv's going to win this one easily. Liv turns to the outside. Skates into the zone, pushes to the middle, moves in, shoots, and that is blocked by the Fire defender. Liv gets a hold of the puck, comes to the middle. 1, 2, 3 whacks at it. It comes back to the slot. Graham gets a hold of it. That shot is blocked down in front. Charlie gets a whack at it. That it doesn't get through all the bodies. And the Fire will push it to the outside. Sent back up. This now will come to the near boards. Shoe gets a stick on that one. And the Fire collect and skate it into the Hatters' end. Shoe knocks that to the middle. And now the Hatters will clear it to the near boards. Fire get there to prevent the outlet. Fire holding at the point. Holding. Fire holding there as no one's pressuring him. Shoe steps up to pressure and takes that shot off the knee. Luke pokes this puck out of the zone. Big whack and kicks the puck to himself. Luke gains the Fire zone. Shot goes over the target. Crews in to get it. Puck played to the near boards. Still there, centered. And that is knocked in on the goalie by the Fire defender. And the goalie falls on top of it. Hatters do not win the draw. Fire win the draw. Skate it behind their own net. Oh, knocked away. Liv gets a hold of it, trying to get a shot away. But that puck will just trickle in on the goalie, who dives on top of it. 2:22 left to play in the game. Hatters win this draw back. Miller's shot is blocked down by the Fire defenders. Fire move forward. That is sticked away. Dimitri sends it up to Graham on the near side. That takes a funny bounce. Graham skates into the zone, plays to the middle. Luke gets a hold of it, tries to get through the defenders, pushes it to the outside. Liv gets a hold of it, shot, and the goalie blocks that one. Played to the top of the circle. Luke pushes this deep. Graham gets a hold of it, plays it behind the net. Fire overskated. Liv knocks this puck back behind the Fire net. 1:30 left to play in the game. This will be sent up. Miller holds this in. Can't get it in. Get it to the net. Miller gets a second effort. That shot is blocked by a skate. Bounces to the far boards, where the Fire will clear the zone. That is intercepted by Dimitri, who gets it forward. Luke can't get it past the defender, and the Fire turn it around, but the Fire can't get past Miller, who send it back to Graham on the far side. Graham gains the zone, can't get past the defender. Fire turn this back around. Shu steps up, but can't hold the zone. Dimitri holds there, turns it back around. Liv gets hold of it. Played on the far side. Luke dumps this into the zone. 45 seconds left to play in the game. Goalie stops that behind the net. Defender wraps it to the far boards. And the Hatters fan on that hold-in attempt. Luke back to get it. Passes it to the near side. Oh, and that takes a weird bounce. And a bit of a miscommunication as the Hatters finally turn this forward. Adams now moves forward with it. Adams pushes it into the zone, but loses the puck. Oh, now steals it back. Regains it. Shot. And that is blocked down. And we are going to get a stoppage. And that's going to do it. End of the game. Final score of this one is going to be 9-2 to the Hatters. We'll get the handshakes, and then we will have the Team 1 game in just a few minutes. All right, that will do it for this one. See everybody in just a few for the